these remote villages, children long for knowledge, yet one crucial element is missing from their learning environment: the nurturing guidance of female educators. In many rural communities across Sokoto State, a hidden crisis quietly unfolds, a crisis set against education and gender equity. The latest annual school census report reveals a troubling trend: a striking low percentage of female teachers in many local government areas of Sokoto State. For instance, in Silame LGA, the record indicates 0% of public junior secondary school teachers are female, while the figure stands at 6% in both Tureta and Shagari local government areas. Female junior secondary school teachers comprise between 12% and 28% of the total teachers in 17 LGAs. Only the metropolitan and adjacent LGAs show a proportion of female teachers exceeding 30%. These are Wamako 58%, Sokoto South 48%, Kware 37%, and Sokoto North 35%. Of the 5,279 public junior secondary school teachers in Sokoto State, a mere 1,480, representing 28%, are female. The situation is similar in the public senior secondary schools. The record shows no female teacher at the SS level in the Binji local government area, while female educators represent a meager 3% in Gada and 5% in Wuno. The proportion of female senior secondary school teachers in 16 LGAs ranges from 11% to 27%. Similar to the junior secondary level, only the metropolitan and adjoining local government areas have more than 30% female teachers in senior secondary schools, with Wamako leading the way at 44%, Sokoto South 38%, Sokoto North 32%, and Brodinga 32%. Overall, only 971 or 26% of the 3,806 public senior secondary school teachers in the state are female. The gender gap among teachers is not just a statistic, it is a reflection of the barriers to education for girls. It highlights the socio-cultural biases that undervalue women's education, inadequate incentives for female teachers, resource limitations, and security concerns in rural areas.
They think that it is against Islam, while under the LB situation it is not. Yes, that is the first factor. Number 2, marriage. You know, we can only force a female teacher where her husband lives. We cannot force a female teacher away from her husband's house. Yes, that is the second factor. Number 3, tradition. You know, Hausa Fulani don't want to stay away from their wives or from their daughters. Yes, so that is another challenge. Number 3, insecurity. You know the current situation. Yes, so this is well known.
We are the one who came to this school to establish it in 2005. We are here, I'm the only one left. We are coming from Sokoto since 2005. You know, anything they assign you as well, where you are getting money, you must do it. Yes. The silence of that will not get money for transport. I telephone principal, I don't have money to come today. The principal said, okay, manage. Whether I will provide for you. When they transferred us to 2004, I was in Rugan Lima, Sokoto. Then they transferred us, 8 of us, from More Primary School. They asked 8 of us to come here. But some teachers said they cannot stay here. They transfer to another place. The only problem we have is transportation. We will not eat. We will run so that 8 o'clock to 8:40. We are in our first period. We will be running. When they transfer that time, they say they will be paying us allowances. Since then, no cover. Especially we teachers in local government. We teachers in local government. Our money is not up to 30,000. There is my friend that transferred to Rabat. He forced herself to resign and go home.
Policies from the last decade aim to encourage women's participation in teaching. For instance, the Sokoto State's 10-year strategic plan for education 2011 to 2020 a comprehensive roadmap to address the state's educational challenges identified low female participation, noting gender disparity in the teaching profession at both basic and post-basic levels, and the effect on general girls' enrollment and female participation in the pursuit of education in the state. Its strategic intervention included increased advocacy and sensitization on the importance of girls' education, providing a gender-sensitive school environment, including more female teachers, promoting and sustaining innovations that improve the girls' participation. Despite these efforts, we see a low percentage of female teachers, particularly in rural Sokoto. Yet, female teachers are not just educators, but role models, mentors, and advocates for girls. These women are at the forefront of an educational revolution, helping to unlock the potential of girls in regions where traditional norms often limit their opportunities.
We give them motivation because some of them there is lack of fund from the parents. They are unable to sponsor their children because things are very hard these days. But we try to encourage them, we motivate them as they are coming to school. We make them realize that everything will come and pass. So with that, we give them so many advice which encourage them to come to the school.
So the impact we have made on them is they feel free with us. They could tell us their problems, like where they are having lapses. Even apart from like teaching, there are other problems. The problem they normally face maybe at home. They used to bring it to us, and we normally like give them guidance, and we counsel them on how to handle these issues. And we do help them where they don't understand. Even in the subject that we are not the one teaching it, they do it because they feel free because they tell us their problems.
Being a teacher in this school is one of my dreams come true. Yes, teaching in an environment like this, trying to help the younger ones grow. Yes, I'm happy to be a teacher here.
So you want to really train them?
At the age of 9, DSS1, I already went to spoil them for the T-Force. So I'm encouraged sometimes. We talk to them, we talk, we dance, we laugh. Even sometimes when I say, we are not teaching today, we are teaching word now. Sit down, let us hear word. They say, Mama, if some people will come and buy a book, meet my father. My father wants to betray me to somebody else. I say, how old is that person? And they say 50 years. What is the work? He's sending lemon. He's sending Tenkeli. I said, Tenkeli cannot feed you from this man. When you get your own certificate and you are working in a higher institution, you just bring him to Mama, Gabon, Sinkafa, Gabon, they will clap, they will clap. Please try. Women should be trying to encourage females.
Khair and Hadiza, once out-of-school girls, are now passionate teachers, inspire other women and young minds to dream big. Both are the result of a second chance initiative for women who either drop out of school or did not attend any formal education during the conventional school age.
Because we have some of our teachers that they started from adult classes and they finished, they went for their NC and come back as a teachers in the school.
Now that we are in the rural area, I know we are sacrificing a lot to come to school and then engage the female student in giving them advice that they should come to school.
The impact of girls' education cannot be overemphasized. That is why we call on the communities. They should enroll their girls into the school, because the more we have girls in the school, the more we have female teachers in the schools.
But how do their male colleagues, principals, and fathers perceive the role of female teachers?
Roles they play as a female teachers, they have a lot of roles. One, they serve as a role model to them. Why I say they serve as a model? Because they always look into their problems, they guide them, they put them through, they they do a lot of things to them. They teach them like their own children. They advise them like their own children because they are the same gender career.
Part of the northern part of the country, whereby Islamic and the Hausa tradition and Fulani tradition is dominant. And this issue of what a girl child to school, but by looking at the female teachers in the school, they know that they will have that courage that even if they send their female students in the school, they know they will be handled carefully, and whatever they are scared of, it will be they will have the solution for that what they are scared of about. That's I think is one of the reasons why majority of the people around our more especially the catchment areas are sending their worst female school. If you could look at the enrollment of class, the female student and the male student is almost 50-50 in almost all the classes. Okay. More especially the UB ones and Jesus ones that we are recruiting now. They are going 50-50. The female and the male ones. And I think this is because of the majority of my staff here are female.
I'm calling on government to employ more female teachers. Certainly, female teachers are contributing enormously to education development in the state.
If we get more female teachers in our school, that girls of secondary schools, the students, they will be encouraged.
With role models in the classrooms, girls are more likely to attend school, participate actively, and complete their education. This teacher's impact goes beyond academics. They instill confidence and inspire leadership.
Because the teachers really care for us. They really care for us. They care about our health and manners, because they don't just teach us like some subjects. They used to teach us some things else, like our health and other things. I want to be a dentist.
I'm encouraged because if I am in school, my parents will be happy. And then I have good teachers. They are moral, they care for us, we laugh, we have fun in our class. They don't teach us in only education. We have fun, we laugh together with our teachers.
Our female teachers, if they come to class, they will try to advise us to know how to control our life. And they advise us we should stay on learning how to control our life.
Because we have a good teachers and we understand all the lessons that they teach us. I am so happy with it, and I have a good friends and classmates. We understand very much. We have the female teachers. They are very good teachers. They are so intelligent teachers. I'm so proud of this.
Community involvement is crucial. We can collectively bridge the gap by addressing cultural perceptions and advocating for better packages for teachers in remote areas. Comrade Umar Muyi Tambuwal, State Chair of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, Sokoto State Wing, speaks about specific policies and initiatives the union advocates.
This regular payment of salary incentive allowances, isn't it? There is something we call bush allowances, more especially teachers living in villages. There was a time, I think it was during the military government, isn't it? They increased some small amount of money if you are teaching outside Sokoto metropolis. And this is another encouragement, isn't it? So if we can introduce it now, I think there will be no problem. Inshallah, we will get more male and female teachers. I could remember just last month, I was sent an email through my email from the head office of the union, Nigerian Union of Teachers. You get me? That we have to bring women in the union, where they brought about four portfolios that we must introduce and send them back to head office, where we have the woman leader, assistant woman leader, we have the secretary and the assistant secretary. New, we call that program New Wing. That will encourage female to troop into teaching profession. And after these 4 offices, isn't it, we have to introduce it to each and every local government in the state. And this is what we are trying to do now. Okay. So that we encourage more women, more girls, isn't it, in the teaching profession.
However, the Sokoto State government says it is taking action and leading the charge towards equality.
So what we are trying to say, I am trying to say that encouragement has to do with incentives. Encouragement has to do with enlightenment. So we need to involve traditional rulers, our imams and the madams, our leaders of thought. All those are now open policy to consult them and enlighten them. The problems we have, and then what the government is trying to do, and then what the government needs them to contribute. So by having this agile, we already embark on this exercise. And inshallah, with the contributions that we are going to get from those people, and then the problems that were not going to school, or out of school children, or early marriage that caused that one. So the schools will be financially, inshallah, assistant. And then we'll also train teachers so that those problems that we have concerning this early marriage, later to be divorced, you have a chance. That is what is called a second chance. You have a chance to go back to school. So inshallah, that schools is going to be improved in terms of materials, in terms of the teachers. Because no learning can take place without materials to be taught, without the quality of teachers. That is what we are trying to do. Inshallah, when we do it, we will eliminate this.
Previously, yes, we don't have any incentives for the female teacher areas. The present government is keenly interested in doing that. So we have our plan. Yes. This is why in the budget, the highest amount has been allocated to education sector. So very soon they will start enjoying it. Their incentives will be double, considered to the male counterpart. And we initiate skill acquisition programs for them to be able to get something beside their monthly salary. This is meant for the only female teachers in the rural areas.
As government diligently executes the Agile program, a significant initiative to tackle issues related to girls' education, it becomes increasingly important to develop an education sector plan that is truly gender responsive. The United Nations Girls' Education Initiative defines the education sector plan as a comprehensive strategic document that not only offers a vision for the schooling system, but also serves as a roadmap to achieve it. It details gender-responsive education sector planning (GREPS) as a means to accomplish this vision, identifying gender barriers within educational frameworks and ensuring that strategies and policies are in place to address them through the education sector plan.